Hi guys, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ntombi Zotole Poma, but I prefer everybody just calls me Ntombi. And welcome. So I'll be doing makeup today, but I thought as I'm doing makeup, maybe we could have a bit of wine and some chats so you get to know me a little bit and more about my channel and what I'm about. So yeah, stay tuned. I don't want to blabber too much, so let's just get into it while we chat and get to know each other a little bit more. Hi. Great, so now that we've done our formalities, I just prepped my skin. I didn't want you guys to just see me shimmering for no reason. I'm not going to show you what I prepped it with, but it's something, my usual face cream. This is what I look like usually on a day-to-day basis without makeup. So I'm just going to tie my hair back so that it doesn't get in the way of what we're about to do. Yeah, I look crazy. Ugh, I don't like how I look, but okay. All right. So like I said, this would be my second video on YouTube. The first video I uploaded was the initial video when my YouTube actually was supposed to be created, which was last year this time. So I actually uploaded the video just to say, okay, I know I'm late. It just broke. Though I'm late, let me sharpen it again. Although I'm late, we can still do this thing. So I'm basically gonna create the same thing, but an updated version of it. I'm big on natural looking makeup, especially when I'm not doing anything crazy. Like if I'm going to the mall or like church or just out dinner, like normal day, nothing special. That's the look I'm basically trying to create, you know, almost like a no makeup look, but obviously with makeup. Okay, I know this is a bit old school, but this is how I still do my eyebrows. Oh no, actually no. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. Okay, get yourself together. Where's my brow gel? Yeah, I forgot to apply my brow gel first. It looks shaped already though. So I'm just gonna go in with my brow gel first. Like I was saying, so I was supposed to upload the first video, full video that I uploaded last year. I had every single intention of starting my YouTube channel, but it never happened. Procrastination. It wasn't just procrastination actually. I don't know what I'm afraid of or what I was afraid of. There's something quite intimidating about putting yourself out there and for a very long time just for people to view you and look at you. I don't know if just maybe if you're being perceived. Wow, I guess we're going in deep. Trust the process, guys. I don't actually have a mirror near me. Maybe I should, because it looks so different just going in on it on camera. Just trust the process. I know I'm gonna look crazy for a while. Yeah, but we're getting to know each other, right? So because eyebrows usually just need a bit of intricacy. Excuse me, I'm not gonna be facing the camera. I'm gonna be looking at the mirror behind, but we'll still be talking just until I clear these out, right? So like I was saying, I was supposed to have uploaded that video last year, right? But I never did. I don't know, something within me just says, you know what, you absolutely have nothing to lose at this point. I've created so many short videos, shorts. Please check those out. And also, as much as you're new here, please subscribe. I'm pretty sure that would give me even more motivation to post even more, because I don't think it's actually a lot of work to do videos for YouTube, longer videos, I mean, because with my shorts, if you can see, there's a lot happening in like small segments in a short space of time. I think the reason why maybe these longer ones tend to be more intimate, like for example, it took me very, very long for people to even hear my voice on TikTok and other social media apps. They've never heard my voice before, ever. So as you can see, I think YouTube tends to be quite intimate, hey? And also, I'm quite engaging with other people, so it would be nice to just get a little bit of engagement going if you can. But if you're the coy, shy type, I can still accept that. Yeah. So in terms of my products, I got a really nice brow gel from Shein. This brow gel, I'm gonna be posting a link with my code on it. This is really good, guys. Just don't put it in the sun, it tends to melt. Look what it looks like now. I don't know what I did, I just put it in. Don't be like me, but it's a really good brow gel considering some of these makeup is expensive, guys, yo. And that's another thing with me, is that it's not easy to just wake up and buy a full range of makeup. So some of the products I use, I'm literally just being creative. I'm using eyeshadows, and you'll see. But the whole point of also, just if you're going to be following my makeup tutorials, for example, use what you have. I'm adamant on that. Don't go breaking your bank. Use what you have. If I plug you with a brow gel from Shein, it's because I trust it, and I'm aware that hopefully you won't be getting any reactions from it. But don't go breaking your bank for no flipping reason. I mean, we love looking good, but I guess it's getting out of control sometimes. But anyway, so I'm gonna be using this Fit Me. I've had it for such a long time, but I wasn't using it because it was a little bit too dark for me at some point. I guess my skin changes from season to season, so now it looks quite perfect for my tone. So I like to clean up my brows with it. I start with my brows. I'm gonna spread it a little bit out. We're gonna blend it later. Trust the process. All right, and then the other one. So as you're following my steps, I want to kind of do it in real time. I don't want to cut too much out because I still remember I'm not a professional yet. I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna get there. So because I'm still sort of intermediate, I'm a media. Oh, I understand what it's like to be a newbie. So hopefully I can give you a better guide. Because it tends to be hard when you're following a makeup tutorial that is just, you can see this one. This here, one of my favorite people, like I watch when it comes to makeup, KM's, the UK girlies, okay. I try, but I'm like, it's a bit too complex right now, but I'm gonna get there. But KM's, guys, oh, she basically does, I love how she does makeup, yeah, because she doesn't do too much. She does a lot actually. She layers a lot, but at the end of it just makes sense for me. I like her I just like her I just like how she does her makeup, I guess. It makes sense for me, or the looks that I usually go for when it comes to makeup, because I've watched a lot. I started off with Mihlali, but I would get them right, but at the end I wouldn't see myself the way, like, okay, this is nice, but I know I wouldn't just go for this look on a normal. But it was great for when I was starting and practicing back in the day. I've been doing this for quite some time, but I've stuck out to certain roots for a very long time. All right, so great. So our eyebrows are done. Hopefully you're also set by your side. I'm gonna go in now with a full coverage. Let me just do this. Same foundation. So we're just gonna do the entire face now, not just the eyebrow part. So if you like, I like addressing corporate girlies because that's the sphere I understand mostly. Like, you know, you're going to work, you want to look good, but you don't want to do too much. I think that's basically what we're going for today, right? So I'm gonna build. Okay, this is not enough, but yeah, we're just gonna go in. I like going in with a big brush, so use whatever you are comfortable with. And I always found that the key thing I used to miss when it came to my makeup, I think sometimes it wasn't even about I'm actually gonna cover the eye as well. It wasn't always about the products. The key was blending, guys. So simple. Or maybe I just was always in a rush. Hence, like when I used to, cause guys, it's too early. Like I'm saying, I'm trying. If you do a 9 to 5 and you have to go to work every day, obviously, in the morning, there are some girls, I know there's some betties that don't mind waking up very early to make sure they get a full face beat done to the watts. But I would prefer to be quick with it, and it wouldn't blend nicely. So I was just like, let me leave this, because one thing I don't like is going outside in horrific makeup. No. I'm blended makeup. I have a fear. I was working out with, and it happens from time to time. Obviously, you can miss stuff, which is why I would rather want to dedicate like an hour to 2 hours on a weekend to just, okay, I'm going out, or I'm just doing me, so I can do this properly. but it's really not necessary. We'll see how long this one takes. I guess we'll get. But yeah, truthfully though, the key is not really always in the product. This is like an affordable shade. This is something that foundation, for example, is something that I use like on a day-to-day. It's not expensive, but it's a nice foundation. Had I trusted it earlier, it's a nice foundation, a nice coverage. All you have to do is blend through and build it up, which is something that I didn't understand. Actually, when I bought it, I think it was early last year. My skin wasn't doing so great. So I wanted something that would cover up. So when I set it aside also, because I guess I had a lot of pimples and I had a lot of pimples, and I just wanted to cover up a lot, and I just felt like it wasn't giving me that. I was just like, okay, let me set it aside. I want full coverage. Full coverage. Why am I talking like tip? I've been watching too many videos. Who gave that man a mic? He's so funny. Anyway. Ooh. Unoffensive. If he gets cancelled, I didn't say anything. This is why I don't like doing this. Actually, I usually like pouring it onto my face, because when it's left, I never know what to do with it. Okay, no, you guys can still trust me. Sorry, you can still trust me. I actually, because we have time, I can actually build it up to what I want it to be. So on a normal, I actually like something very glossy and blooming. I like to shimmer. Yeah, I'm that girl. But I realized sometimes that in front of a camera, it doesn't look great. Sometimes you look very oily. But in person, you're just glowing, you're sparkling. So I've actually attempted to shoot this on a number of occasions, and I started noticing, okay, certain makeup doesn't look great on camera for some reason. And I realized even with certain lashes, when I don't have lashes today, so I'm gonna be putting on like normal my own lash game. So I just noticed that sometimes, like when you do, because I like a subtle, I don't like those big lashes, but they make sense on camera. That's when you see the lash, unlike the natural one, which still kind of looks like you have like it looks like actually those are your brows. It looks like those are your eyelashes. That when you put those on, they make sense on camera, as opposed to in person they look humongous, which is why I don't like them. But on camera they make sense. So in my head I was like, okay, if I get those, I'm getting them for the camera, just for instances when I'm trying to make a makeup tutorial. But I don't know if that would be false advertising, because I know I'm gonna put them off. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but this is how I usually cover my forehead, because it's big. Okay, so those are my spots. I'm going in with a lighter foundation first. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I've been doing makeup for some time now. And I once I started, if you do it and you keep practicing, you start understanding your face better. So I think I understand it better now. There's probably if there's a professional watching out there and you can give better tips, I would love to. I would accept them. I'd appreciate them. I've actually I've only been child once for makeup. Okay, this is the brush I'm going to be going in with. Probably not the right one, but like I said, I like starting with the forehead first, because I don't want it to become too light, monan, to set too much. So I go into those areas first where I don't want it to set too much, but under here, under the eyes, that's where I really want it to sit. So, but anyway, as I was saying, you get to know your face as you keep practicing. As much as for example, like I would watch the YouTube tutorials and the girlies I refer to, I will try it and see, oh, okay, this one is not for me, this part is not for me, that I cannot do. So if you're watching me and you watch Kayam's videos, for example, or Mihlali, you like, nah bitch, sorry, nah girl, just, it's because I've incorporated me here and there, which I always find it's important to do, because we don't necessarily have the same facial structure. I'm still gonna blend some more, don't worry. We don't necessarily have the same facial structure, but I watch them for tips and inspiration. And now that I've been here for a little bit of some time, I always find it's important to reference the people you catch inspiration from, because kumzima to be in the content space. People steal so much. Nobody will want me. People steal and they don't even acknowledge. I've actually had bigger accounts take from me at this point. Yes, from a smaller account. So I was just like, I like acknowledging people and just saying, okay, fine, I may not be doing what you did perfectly, but I got the idea from this person, or oh, this is much better. Ooh, there's another girlie. When it comes to contouring, I actually saw it from her, Lindsay. I love how she does her makeup as well. It's more natural and more me. I see myself in that as well. I think it's blended now, guys. Hey. Right. My favorite part. So, okay, I'm gonna blend here now. But I also like going over the eye with it. I prep my eye with it. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna start this side, but I draw over the eye with it as well. Sort of go in there over the nose and outward with that down. Over the cheekbone, out. What were we talking about? Yeah. So essentially, also in this video, I was hoping we could get to know each other and what I'm about. I don't want it to seem as if though I'm gonna just be doing makeup stuff, because although I can say I know a little bit about makeup at this point, even though I haven't reached the levels that I want to reach. But as humans, that's us. Or or maybe that's just me. I'm always learning. Like it's about Tom, I'm gonna say I'm learning. Even if I know something quite well, I'm still gonna be learning on it. So continuously we're elevating and we're evolving. So that's just gonna be me. But otherwise, I just wanted to give you guys an insight of who I am. I would like you to just categorize myself as a creative, because Otherwise, you're just gonna see a girl that's all over the place. I'm a creative, guys. I get inspired by a lot of things, and I'm actually good at a lot of things. So I don't like boxing myself to say I'm a makeuping. Tomorrow I'm doing hair. Tomorrow I might be a graphics designer because I enjoy graphics. I'm a consultant. I have I think I'm smart and innovative, so I do consultations from time to time, strategy consultations. So I am a creative. That's what I prefer. I'm a creative. I am a businesswoman. And I keep forgetting to look at the mirror. And I'm good at a lot of things, and I don't like to box myself in, especially during this time. The place where I'm at in my life. I'm in liberty. I'm at a hard place, but I'm in liberty to actually create and be myself. So I really don't want to be boxing myself to say no. Just tomorrow I'm selling hair. I'm a braids enthusiast. You will usually, I like doing girls' hair, specifically braids. And I'm just gonna draw with these. I'm using an eyeshadow for this. I like doing, so if you have a darker brown, you can use it. I like doing girls' hair, braids. I like that. So that's also something that I do. I can do hair. I do a lot of things. So basically I created this channel just to invite you into my world, and I hope to inspire. That's what I hope to do. Guys, I try so much not to live a life that is not outside of me, because I love nice things in life. Let me not. I love nice things in life, hey? But also I'm very simple. I love realness. I look crazy, but I love realness. So it's one of the ways that I hoped I'd start this channel. I'm starting right now. For example, I don't have a beauty chair yet. I usually do my makeup in the bathroom, but I'm like, I don't want to film in the bathroom. The echo and all of that is gonna annoy me. I'm in my lounge currently. I just decided to put a white sheet behind me. This is where most of my filming is going to be taking place anyway. And I'm conversational as well. I like having depth thoughts. I have a blog where I get to write and speak on things that I care about, matters that I care about. So hopefully, I'm thinking about a podcast, because I don't think these are things that, some of these things we can't just be chatting about them over makeup. It wouldn't make sense. Over wine, yeah, maybe a podcast, yeah. I'm gonna go in with this. It's thinner, so this is what I used for my concealer. With this one, I wanna go just with these lines, especially now. These lines, one, it's okay, it's also eyeshadow, like it is actually eyeshadow, but I always find it nicer when I blend it all the way in out. It looks more natural like that. Okay, I'm just gonna, so that it looks more defined properly. I don't even have the correct vocabulary, I'm not even sure, but we're starting and you gotta start somewhere. You just gotta start somewhere. So yeah, I am putting myself out there. So just to blend all of this out, I'm going in with a bigger brush. I don't know what they call this, but this is the brush I'm using. Yeah, so okay, maybe let me start here. So I actually want to do a lot on YouTube, as you can tell. Probably the reason why it took so long, because I have a lot of reasons, I guess. I have a lot of reasons, but 2026 is that year, man. Let's just go for those things. I think in instances like this, okay, we're just gonna brush over this part all the way up to the, we're just going for those things, man, that make us nervous. Okay, let me bring it out. Fear for what? All the way to the temple. So as you can see, I don't have like a darker contour concealer to contour with, properly contour with. So you just go in with what you have, and then fine. I think I'm gonna do my eyeshadow next. I'm gonna go for a very pinky, a glowy look. I want something girly pink. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in with a pink shadow. I'm also not, you're not gonna be seeing a lot of cut crease from me. Maybe I need to see somebody do it on me first. I just don't feel like it looks great on me. Though I've been trying to explore more eyeshadow looks, and you know, just to have different looks for different occasions and stuff. I just think that's a great idea to have. But a cut crease method just doesn't, I think maybe I need to, either I'm not doing it properly, hence I need somebody to maybe do it on me, just to see, maybe, you know, we exclude ourselves from things before we actually properly experience them. So maybe. So we went in with the brown first. I think that's why it's giving us that little nice dark shade here at the edges. I love it. I'm gonna add more of it. Hang on a bit. Mm-hmm. So just to finish off our contouring, I'm gonna add more blush and pink to the rest of the face. I'm going in again with the big brush. All the way to the temple, bringing out the eyeshadow. Now the nice, nice, nice. I'll bring it out. Sorry, my technique might be wrong because I can film. Like, what is that? What is that you're doing? So, yeah, guys. I have some hot topics on me because I am that girl. I am outspoken, and I mean, I care about our planet, I care about our people. So certain topics, I don't think that would be relevant for me to be talking to you about them over this. I think would need more of a formal setup. A formal setup that will give us the opportunity to do just that. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. Like I said, this we're not going too over the top because so I'm gonna go in with a pro concealer again. Nage Elegro Bozonk. I'm still gonna be going in on the same corners. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend this out again. Similar brush we went with, a little thicker. I love because it's kind of hard and it goes in, like it does the job nicely for me. Wow. So if you still have the same concealer, I guess you can still, but this for me is actually more, I want to say closer to my tone, but it doesn't look like it right now. So the first concealer I went in with is way lighter than this one, hence why I'm ending the day with this one. So still gonna go with the same order. I don't want to let it sit too much over here, and then here as well. So in my head, I'm trying to make it easy to do like a step by step. If you want to like do a step by step and you're following, it makes it easier in real time, I think. I hope this is helpful, but I'm open to suggestions in the comments. Feel free. And also just recommendations. What else can I work? Like I said, I'm still learning, guys. I'm open to learning. So last time I went over the eye. We're not going to be doing that this time. I'm going to try to keep it under the eye as much as possible, all the way to the temple. Still, we're pulling it up. Ooh-wee. Okay, I'm gonna use a sponge. Under the eye. Okay. Then go another brush. I feel like all the way to the temple still. So when you go over, it doesn't completely cover it over. It just gives it a this nice soft shade. I love it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in the side as well. It sucks that I don't have lashes for this. I need to order lashes. Okay, I like this. Okay. Because sometimes, but I still love how I look without lashes, honestly, because similar to my skin, I always feel the need to, if like my skin wasn't proper, I worked on it. Now I love how foundation sits, similar to my lashes. Not that I don't like I was just like, I want to grow them naturally first before, because I used to put on, are they cluster lashes, Kafel? But I used to put on in those cluster lashes, I believe, the 31 and they would come out with my lashes, my natural lashes, and also they would be built up around the lashes, gave foundation and concealer. I didn't only saw videos how to clean them up way later. I think I didn't know how to take care of them, but they'd get into my eyes sometimes. Maybe I didn't know how to take care of them, hence why I just prefer the lashes that you put on and off. But at the same time, those don't usually last. Like, you need to throw them away after like a couple of uses. How many times do you guys use them? Because I'd feel like after 3 uses, they're done. So I don't know. Just gonna go in with the blush again, just a brush. Maybe maybe the blush too, just a tiny bit. Yeah, just again. Hey, where did my gloss go? All right, and then now at this point, like I said, I'm still going for a very natural look, right? Like no makeup look, but obviously you can see. I'm gonna go in with my highlighter just above the brow a little bit. From Essence. I don't actually use it much. I've had it for some time and it hasn't really been touched. Okay, so we're gonna do some baking. And also just I'm used to editing this is definitely a challenge for me, but I love it. I love it. I'm gonna grow in the space. We're gonna do things outside of our comfort zone. Looking at the camera throws me off a bit. Okay. I'm curious to see how long this video actually is. So these are the areas I'm just going to be covering, nothing more. Yeah. So while I let this bake, hanyani fela, not too much, I'm gonna refill myself. You know what I just realized while I'm letting my makeup sit a bit, that I no longer have the lipstick I used in my previous video. Yes, it was a year ago, but I don't use lipsticks that much. I'm usually just on some gloss because I love how my makeup looks with my natural lip color. Lip color. I'm only left with these two because in my mind I was like, no, I need to start over with these, because I have this thing where I just let go of things, especially when they're old and I don't use them much, and I let go of them. Out with the old, in with the new type of thing. So I let so I guess I'm gonna be going in with the red on this look. So maybe while we let um my face bake, we can maybe shade my lips in the meantime. Oh my gosh, things I do sometimes. But yeah, my lips are actually moisturized. They're dry from all the concealer I've been drawing over my lip. I got not I'm looking forward to how I'm gonna edit this. This actually just reminded me that I need to go lipstick shopping at some point when I have my life back together. But for now, I can pull a lot of shades with these, you know. For now. Okay. Enough. What happened to my brow? Okay, we'll fix that. Actually, like going in over the brows a little bit because they're so shiny sometimes. We'll fix them properly. Of course. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't realize I wasn't filming, so I went in with this lipstick. I said so much. I went in with this lipstick simply because hi guys, so I'm back. I'm not sure. I think I lost us somewhere. Apparently you can't film on 30%. So while we were baking, I believe that's where we were. I put on a red shade, like I showed you in my last clip, and I took the liberty to just get dressed in the meantime while we charge. I'm still baking, obviously, so let's just continue where we left off. I just want to fix this eyebrow. Okay, and then let's continue where we left off. This actually happened last time when I was testing. So I guess it's the beauty of practicing. You see what could possibly go wrong before it even happens. You already know. God, this powder done blended into my skin already. I've been sweating all right now. Okay. Just continue. Love, love, love. Just got the shit part. Yebo, yebo, absolutely. Okay, let me not do that. Never mind that. Rocks. So we're done. Guys, please like and subscribe. I promise I'll be consistent. I am consistent. Check out my shorts. I am consistent. But I'll do it for real this time. I will. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with a setting spray. Ooh. Okay, so while that sits, okay, usually when I use my finger it draws a line, and I can always blend that in again. I'm gonna go in with an eyeliner over my waterline. Not too much, like I don't. You must remember the kind of makeup we're going for, I think, so I don't do too much. Yeah. At some point, can you believe this used to be a lot for me? Now it's actually like a natural, this looks natural now. But at some point, it's just like, whoa, that's a lot of makeup. My God. So like I said, I believe our makeup turned off while I was trying to explain that I'm only left with these two shades. I threw out my lipsticks because I was like, nah. You know when you have things around that are just like they're old, and so it's just like out with the old, in with the new. I should have donated them, but I threw them out because I was like, we need to start over, because I had them beginning like a long time ago, beginning on my makeup while I was still. I even got them, I believe I got them from like our little China city here where I stay. And they were actually great lipsticks. Like, they were great lipsticks. It's one of those hidden gems where I go when I want like eyebrow pencils, eyeliners, and I don't want to break a leg, because when you just certain things, I believe you can get them there and they won't cause too much damage to either your skin or your eyes or just your brows, because I have a lot of I have a lot of eyebrow hair, so I don't believe they cause a lot of damage. So I just go there for those where I know it's fine to shop these. There are certain things that I understand you cannot compromise on, which one big thing I'd say is foundation. I just think do not compromise on foundation. The most affordable one is like this Maybelline one was like 200 and something when I bought it. And then there's another one that I bought for like that I use occasionally, but it's still about 500, because I've seen some foundations are like 1.5, like 1.5 for a foundation. I'm like, okay, but it's a good investment. I don't think there's just certain things when it comes to makeup that you cannot cheapen on, unfortunately. Certain places you can, certain instances you can save, certain ones you really can't. You really can't. Okay, so sorry. So that was a serum, an eyebrow serum. I go in with that first, especially if I'm gonna be just cruising on my natural brows, so that they come out healthy and luscious. You better come out healthy and luscious here. Think. Guys, I need to bring my mirror nearer, so I'm gonna do a second coat, but off camera. Ugh, done. I know even though it doesn't look like it, they are doing the most. And I believe we're done. So I'm just gonna let my, before I let my hair loose, let's see what would go perfectly with these. Just to seal our look. Stay with me, don't give up on me yet. Don't give up on me yet. A stud maybe. So as we are wrapping up, thank you so much if you have stuck around until this far. You are truly a believer, and I thank you. Please do not hesitate to leave me a suggestion or just a like. If you don't have an opinion, it's okay, and that is actually very welcomed as well. You know, if you share. So we've come to the end. This is basically, where's that brush? This is basically the end of, like I said, no, I think it still looks great without lashes. Obviously they would accentuate more, but I think we're still doing great. So I'm gonna take more snaps. What do you think, Ken? How did it go? If you're doing a step-by-step, how did it go? Let me know in the comments if you were able to execute. Did you find this more simpler? Should we, as we go, like I said, I don't normally do makeup, but I'll be uploading more makeup videos. So I hope you keep following, and if you're able to achieve this look easily, then we can move on to the much more complicated ones. How did you find this one? Let me know. So bye.